So if they got their money back, then that means that game really sucked for them. Why shouldn't their review count?
Video games, video games. Video games, video games. Yes.
Controversy with Steam reviews. So I saw this on The Gamer by Rhiannon Bevan. I just don't think this should be allowed. Ori developer CEO doesn't want negative reviews that don't say anything. Over the weekend, a Discord message from Moon Studios CEO Thomas Mailer gave the impression that the developer was in trouble. And I saw this everywhere, that they're in danger of going out of business. Speaking to his community, he encouraged fans to leave positive reviews on the team's latest game, No Rest for the Wicked, suggesting that Moon Studios could go out of business if not, and everybody got that impression. Now, Mailer was not pleased with these comments being shared around, so somebody from the Discord shared them around and he's not happy, saying that the company is not in any immediate financial danger and that he was instead referring to the more general struggles in the industry. I think sometimes these developers, they talk too much. They get in their feelings and they just talk too much. He's upset that people shared this around. This is what he said in his Discord. I think people think I'm joking when I'm asking for positive reviews, because in people's minds there's always some big publisher in the background who will cover costs. Folks, if you're writing here and are enjoying Wicked and are excited for future updates, but haven't left a positive review, it's entirely possible that we won't be around in a couple of months to do anything anymore simply because we got review bombed, which leads to people not buying the game. So he said right there, it's entirely possible we won't be around in a couple of months. And then he backtracks and says, oh no, we're not in any immediate financial danger. I was just talking to general struggles. That comment is not a general struggle. That's pretty specific. The other thing is he's begging his people to go leave positive reviews. I think sometimes these people get too close to their fans. And it's not just in video games. We see this in other industries. They're not professional, and then when someone takes it out of context, I don't even think that's taken out of context. What's up, Anderson? He said it's entirely possible that we won't be around in a couple of months to do anything. That's the impression. And he went on to say, get that review score back up, because if sales don't start coming in, you might just cause our death by leaving that negative review that you posted because you wanted us to listen to feedback, which we do anyway. So now he's telling people, oh, don't leave negative reviews. If there's something negative, just tell us about it. So what, they should lie to other people that are thinking about buying the game? This is like, please, no matter what's wrong with the game, please leave us a positive review because you should be a mark for me. So he went back on that and he said, no, we're not in any immediate financial danger. I was referring to the more general struggles. There's nothing general about that. He was talking specifically about his game. Right, that's what he's saying. There's no publisher to cover the costs. So he made them think that they're going out of business. So now he's changed the subject. He still wants Steam to do something about the negative reviews on No Rest for the Wicked, his game, taking particular issue with those that don't list their grievances. And so he says this, maybe I'm crazy, but I just don't think this should be allowed. And he shared screenshots of Steam reviews that they didn't type anything. And he put, really? You put 60 hours into the game and you can't be arsed to even write one sentence about what bothered you? Who exactly benefits from that? Why should you be required to type something? So he doesn't want this allowed because somebody said they didn't like the game and they didn't say why. So now he's saying, oh, if you don't like my game, you should sit there and type out why. Why should they have to? Here, I'll give you a reason. The game sucks, because that's what you're going to get if you have to make people do this. If you want to say, oh, well, if they don't type anything, they can't leave a negative review, that's fine. Then get rid of all the positive ones that do the same thing. But I don't see you complaining about that. I don't see him complaining about any positive reviews that didn't leave any comments about why they like it. I'm sure those are fine with him. He also suggests that Steam should not allow users to keep their negative review up if they refund the game. So if they got their money back, then that means that game really sucked for them. Why shouldn't their review count? This game was so bad, I returned it. Why wouldn't that be a good thing for people to read? In a long tangent, he claimed that No Rest for the Wicked was receiving negative reviews for the personal grievances that some have with him. Despite both this and his previous claims that the game is being review bombed, No Rest for the Wicked has mostly positive reviews on Steam. He's claiming that this game's being review bombed. At the time of this article, it had mostly positive reviews, and now he's making excuses for the negative reviews. Oh, they don't like me. They don't like me. The Steam developer sounds like he can't handle a bad review. That's exactly what it sounds like. You will never put this stupid-ass game over, but see, that's the thing. If the game is good, you should. You shouldn't bury it just because you don't like the guy. Because then you know what you're doing? You're confirming what he's saying. If you bury the game because of what he's saying, then he's right. He's mad. He thinks it's being review bombed because people aren't leaving comments. Why are they required to tell you why they don't like the game? They're your customers. You're not theirs. If they buy the game, they don't owe you shit. This new age, talking directly to fans, it brings out the whininess in people, man. Like, man up and just put a good game out, and the rest will take care of itself. Obviously, there's problems. And I read in another article on the same gamer website, negative reviews have legitimate criticisms. That's from this same website. It sounds like he can't handle constructive criticism, or he thinks the fans should not be downvoting it. They should tell him what's wrong with the game instead. Well, that's not how that works. If that's the case, then don't upvote it either and tell him in private that you like it. You can't have it both ways, man. Get the review score back up. Because if sales don't start coming in, you might just cause our death by leaving that negative review that you posted because you want us to listen to feedback, which we do anyway. So he's saying, yeah, you have a negative criticism with the game. Go change that review to positive. Oh, I can't believe this, man. The ego on this guy. That's unbelievable. Make a good game, you don't have these issues. And I'm not saying it's good or not because I haven't played it. So I don't have an opinion on this game. But if the other websites are reporting that the criticisms are legitimate, then there's obvious issue with the games. And instead of spending your time on Discord telling people to go leave positive reviews, go fix your game so people leave positive reviews on their own.